Hello, Jim here. Most people don't like to take responsibility for anything that goes wrong in their lives, even if it's their own fault. They're always looking for a scapegoat, someone to blame. And the greatest scapegoat most people use is, you've guessed it, God. God has been blamed for most of the tragedies, the wars, the accidents, sicknesses, and diseases in this world. And even though people were involved and people instigated it and people caused it, God still gets the blame. How can you say that that is fair? God created us and gave us the freedom of choice to either choose Him and love Him or to reject Him. But we've taken this freedom of choice that He has given us and made wrong choices. And then we've blamed Him when everything went wrong as if it's His fault. In our Australian culture, that's called a cop-out. We have to stop blaming God for our mistakes and take responsibility for our own actions. Don't you think? This song is called Don't Blame Me, and it's an original. I hope you like it. Please listen to the words. Don't blame me if your father didn't love you. Don't blame me if he didn't care. Don't blame me if he beat and hurt you. Don't blame me if he betrayed you too. For I gave you all your freedom of choice, and I sent my son to teach you to love. So how am I to blame for what your father did to you? When the freedom of choice you wanted, kill my son too. Don't blame me if your mother didn't love you. Don't blame me if she didn't care. Don't blame me if she did reject you. Don't blame me if she abused you too. For I gave you all your freedom of choice, and I sent my son to teach you to love. So how am I to blame for what your mother did to you? When the freedom of choice I gave you, kill my son too. Yes, the freedom of choice that God gave us killed His son Jesus.